Success isn't just what you do, it's how you live. Welcome to Live It Out, the podcast where we fuel your mornings with purpose, mindset, and real-world strategies for success. So if you're ready to stop going through the motions and start living with intention, let's go.
Have you ever hit a career goal, checked all the boxes, and still felt empty? You're working hard, crushing targets, climbing that ladder, but in the quiet moments, when the hustle stops, you can't shake that nagging feeling. Is this really it? Hey friends, this is Coach Dava and this is Live It Out, the podcast that challenges you to stop going through the motions and start living with intention. Today is Mission and Meaning Monday, where we talk about the connection between vocational success and spiritual well-being. Because here's the truth. If your work and your spirit aren't aligned, success will always feel hollow. So today, we're diving into how to reconnect your work with your purpose so you're not just clocking in and cashing out, but actually living it out. All right, let's get real for just a second. How many times have you set a goal, hit it, and still felt like something was missing? See, I've been there. Years ago, I was in a job that looked perfect on paper, great pay, great life, and a clear path to success. I was grinding and achieving and checking all the boxes. But spiritually, I was running on fumes, literally dying out spiritually. I was so focused on hitting numbers, closing deals, and building up the company, its technology, its reputation, and my name, my influence, and my reputation, I forgot to ask the most important question. Why am I doing all of that? You ever felt that way? Like you're chasing the next big thing, but the finish line keeps on moving? That's what happens when your work and your spiritual purpose aren't connected. You're producing, but not fulfilling. You're busy, but not present. You're hitting targets, but missing the point. So, guys, let me ask you, what are you really working for? Is it just about the paycheck, the title, the accolades, or is there something more? Now, here's the thing. Your work isn't just about what you do. It's about why you do it. When your work is aligned with your spiritual values, everything changes. You go from feeling empty to feeling empowered. You stop chasing success and start creating impact. You stop seeing work as just a grind and start seeing it as a calling. Let me break it down. Imagine you're crushing it in sales, hitting every quota, stacking up awards. But at the end of the day, you're still restless, unfulfilled. Why? Because your work may be impressive, but it's not connected to what you truly believe in. Now think about this. What if your work wasn't just about closing deals, but about serving people, making a difference, and living out your purpose? Wouldn't that change the way you showed up every day? Wouldn't that give your work more depth and meaning? All right. So how do you do it? How do you align your vocational drive with your spiritual purpose? Here are 3 simple ways to get started. Number 1, reframe your work as service, not just sales. Think about the people you're serving through your work. Instead of asking, how can I close this deal? Ask, how can I help this person? How can I add value? Because when your work is an extension of your values, you're not just selling a product, you're making an impact. Number 2, start every workday with a pause, not a plan. Before you dive into the grind, take 5 minutes to pause. Sit quietly, pray, reflect, ask, why am I here today? What is my purpose beyond the paycheck? Who needs me to show up as my best self today? It's not just about preparing your to-do list. It's about preparing your heart. Number 3, align your calendar with your calling. Look at your schedule. Does it reflect your values or just your tasks? If faith and spiritual well-being are priorities, block time for them. If serving others is part of your mission, schedule it in. Because what you schedule, you prioritize. And what you prioritize, you live out. All right, so let's bring this whole thing home. Today, I challenge you to do 3 things. Before you start your workday, take 5 minutes, pause and pray. Ask yourself, am I just working for a paycheck or am I working for a purpose? Write down one way you can serve someone through your work this week. Because at the end of the day, success without spiritual alignment is just noise. But when your work reflects your values, that's when you're really living it out. Now, if this message hit home today, I want to hear from you. Text, call me to 614-638-9397. Let's talk about how you can align your work with your purpose. Subscribe and leave a review so you never miss an episode. And don't forget, every weekday at 7:30 a.m., we're diving into a different area of your life that impacts your success. Like tomorrow, it's Teamwork Tuesday, and we're going to be talking about how your relationships can either fuel your mission or totally derail it. Guys, I'm Coach Dava, reminding you to live it